Hi students, today we can discuss some of the board questions from the chapter Carbon and its compounds. So first we can start with the MCQs. Okay, first question, which of the following statements is correct for most carbon compounds? They are good conductors of electricity. It's wrong. Poor conductors of electricity. It is correct. Very high melting point. Wrong statement. Ionic in nature. Wrong statement. So option B is the answer. Okay, poor conductors, they are covalent bond. So poor conductors. Next two, C3H8 belongs to the homologous series of C3H8. So it is in the formula CnH2n plus 2. So it should be an alkane. It should be an alkane. Number 3, name the functional group present in CH3COCH3. CO, that means C double bond, it is a ketone. It is a ketone group, no doubt, isn't it? A hydrocarbon with the formula C4H8 is CnH2n formula, so it should be an alkene. Okay. Number 5, in a diamond, each carbon atom is bonded to how many carbon atoms? In carbon atom, each carbon we learned is bonded to 4 other carbon atoms. Okay. Number 6, for preparing soap in the lab, which combination is best? So for preparation of soap, we need vegetable oil and NaOH. So here we can write castor oil and NaOH is best option here. Okay, castor oil and NaOH, vegetable oil and sodium hydroxide. Question number 7. A student observes saponification reaction mixture with blue and red litmus papers. What will be seen? See, since the mixture is having fat and NaOH, vegetable oil and NaOH, the mixture should be basic. And the salt formed soap is also basic in nature. Okay, so it should turn a red litmus blue. No change will be for blue litmus, but red changes to blue. Okay, since soap is basic in nature. Next, which of the following is a saturated cyclic compound? No, the answer is saturated is there, so it should be cyclopentane, not benzene. Others two are not cyclic compounds. Okay. Then when ethanoic acid reacts with sodium carbonate, acid and carbonate, metal carbonate, so should be carbon dioxide gas should be evolved, isn't it? So answer option C, carbon dioxide. Then vinegar is a solution. It's a very light solution of very low concentration of acetic acid in water. It is 5 to 8% is the correct answer. Which of the following is the correct representation of the saponification? For saponification is opposite to esterification. So we need to start with the ester breaking down. So this only equation, this is the only equation we have ester here. So the first option is the correct answer. The functional group present in propanone ending in ONE, that means it should be a ketone, isn't it? Suffix ONE is for ketone. Then the electronic configuration of an element is found to be 2, 4, means last shell is having 4 electrons. So how many bonds can one atom of this element form in a compound? It needs 4 more. So it has to form 4 more bonds. Okay, so the answer is option C, 4. Okay, 2, 4, 4 electrons only. So it needs 4 more. So it should form 4 covalent bonds. Which of the following statements are correct for carbon compounds? Number 1, most carbon compounds are good conductors of electricity. Wrong. Most carbon compounds are poor conductors of electricity. Correct. Force of attraction between the molecules is not very strong. That is also correct. Then force of attraction between the molecules is very strong. Wrong statement. So second and third are correct. So option B is the answer here. Next, the self-linking property of carbon atoms to form long chain is known as, no doubt, it is catenation. Option C. Which of the following is the correct electron dot structure of a water molecule? Okay, it is showing HOH here, here, and the last also, but it is saying there are 4 extra dots on O. Now, when you check an electron dot structure, what should be very careful about is the number of electrons around an atom. For hydrogen, it should be 2, but all others it should have 8 electrons in the last shell, isn't it? So oxygen should have last shell will be the after a sharing should have 8 electrons. In all the cases except this they are saying there are extra 4 extra dots on oxygen. So this is the correct answer. Okay, option B, HOH with the O 8 electrons. O is having 8 electrons only in this case. The correct answer is option B. Then pentane has the formula, molecular formula C5H12. That means uh, it has how many covalent bonds on? So 5 carbon atoms should be, there should be 4 bonds to link between carbon, then 12 hydrogen atoms are there. So 4 plus 12, it should be 16 covalent bonds in the case of pentane. Okay. Then which of the following is an example of unsaturated? Unsaturated should be, in this it is only ENE, ending in ENE, ethene only. Okay, ENE or YNE is unsaturated, we know. Then ethanol reacts with sodium and forms two products, ethanol and sodium. Okay, it should be sodium ethoxide and hydrogen gas. Sodium ethoxide and hydrogen gas, option D is the correct answer. Here it is given sodium ethanoate, okay, that should not be confused. With ethanol it forms sodium ethoxide, not ethanoate. Okay, with acetic acid only it forms a sodium ethanoate. Then soap forms scum when used with hard water. This is due to the reaction of soap with, we know, the hard water is having calcium and magnesium salts. So when soap molecules react with these salts, scum is being formed, right? So the answer is option B, calcium and magnesium salts. Then which of the following is the correct electron dot structure of a nitrogen molecule? Okay, here. Only in this case, both nitrogen are having 8 electrons. Okay, so this is the correct answer, option C. Okay, in all other cases, nitrogen, both the nitrogens are not happy, not is completing its octet. Okay. Then a student studied the physical properties of ethanoic acid. Which of the following observations is correct? It is a colorless gas with pungent smell. No. It is a colorless liquid with the smell of vinegar. Correct. It's a yellowish liquid with no. It is a colorless liquid and is odorless. Wrong. So only answer is option B. It is colorless with the vinegar smell. The number of isomers of pentane is C5H12 of pentane. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. It is the answer. Correct answer is option B, 3. I'll show you. It is having 3 isomers. I'll draw the diagram for you. It is a carbon long chain. Okay, we have to draw the long chain. Okay, then branching with the 1 carbon. Okay, 4. Then 1 we are going for branching. Third one. So this is the first one. This is the second one. Okay, third one is branching with the 2 carbon. Okay, branching with the 2 carbon. Here 1 carbon, here 1 carbon. Okay, everywhere should be filled with the 4 bonds. Okay, of course. So these are the 3 isomers of pentane. Okay. So long chain, 1 branch with 1 carbon, branch with 2 carbon. Only this is possible. So these are the 4. Okay. Now the next question. Next is which of the following is correct representation of the structure of cyclohexane? There it is giving explanation only. Before that, there is one more question. Ethanol reacts with alkaline potassium permanganate. Okay, we get acetic acid. We learned the reactions of ethanol. Okay, ethanol reacts with this is an oxidizing agent. Ethanol oxidizes to ethanoic acid. Then the question which we cyclohexane structure. Okay, C6H6 with alternating double bond. No. C6H12 formula is correct. Only in this case the formula is correct. In a ring with only single bond, so we don't have to worry about anything else. Only this case the formula is correct. C6H12. Okay, so that's it. Then next question is Oils on treating with hydrogen in the presence of palladium and nickel. That is addition reaction. We learned the reaction. It is addition reaction. Okay. Vegetable oils on treating with the hydrogen with the catalyst. Addition reaction. Hydrogenation we call it, right? Then in the soap micelle, the hydrophobic end. The hydrophobic end, the water hating end will be is on the surface of the cluster, no chance because it is having water. In the interior of the cluster, that is correct. Randomly it is no chance, not present. Drop. So the answer is in the interior of the cluster. Okay. Hydrophobic end. The first member of the alkyne homologous series. Okay, alkyne means we are expecting triple bond between carbon-carbon. So minimum there should be 2 carbons. It cannot be methane because no triple bond possible with 1 carbon. So the first member is ethyne with the 2 carbon. Okay, triple bond is compulsory for alkyne. So ethyne is the first member. Identify the functional group present in the compound. It is very clearly shown, it is CHO, that means aldehyde. Okay, aldehyde is the functional group. Next question, which of the following will give a brisk effervescence with sodium hydrogen carbonate? Okay, that means carbon dioxide should be a word. So it should be an acid. Ethanol, no, ethanoic acid. Ethane, no chance, ethanoic, no chance. So the ethanoic acid plus methyl carbonate gives you brisk evolution of carbon dioxide. That means the answer is ethanoic acid. Okay, so that's all for MCQs. We'll continue with the short answers in the next video. Okay, thank you.